10 years ago, I had what seemed like a great job until I noticed some people my age were already making six figures. I knew I needed to think differently. As a financial auditor and accountant at PwC EY and now at a big tech, I had a unique advantage: direct access to wealthy clients and individuals. I studied their habits closely, combining my first hand observations with extensive research, analyzing over 99 millionaires and uncovering 74 traits they all shared. What surprised me the most was that over 90% of these millionaires achieved success not through their IQ, but thanks to specific thinking patterns anyone can learn. So, in this video, I will share the 15 most powerful habits organized in what I call the wealth pyramid, which is made up of three levels: mindset, execution, multipliers. At the end of each habit, I will share a powerful brain hack to help you rewire your thinking to match the millionaire mindset. I've created a downloadable template with all these brain hacks, which you can grab from the link in the description. But you'll want to watch the video first to understand the wisdom behind these brain hacks. Level 1 mindset is the foundation, cultivating the thinking patterns that shape long term success. And there are two main habits within mindset. Number 1, the decade rule. When launching Amazon in 1994, Jeff Bezos was clear about his long term vision. He famously told investors that Amazon would not be profitable for a long time, focusing instead on customer obsession. Jeff's patience and long term perspective allowed him to experiment and iterate, even when short term results were not favorable. His ability to think in decades rather than quarters was crucial in Amazon's success. Wealthy individuals distinguish themselves by their long term perspective. This approach forms the foundation of the wealth pyramid. So, the brain hack here is your timeline determines your decisions. Think in decades, not days. Habit number 2 is solve, don't sell. Before Uber, urban taxis were unreliable, costly, and inconvenient with long wait times. In 2009, recognizing this everyday frustration, Garrett Camp and Travis Kalanick launched Uber, a platform that connected riders with drivers on demand when they needed them. They transformed urban mobility by solving a multi-billion-dollar problem and in the process became rich. While most people ask, how can I make more money? Millionaires ask, how can I solve bigger problems? Their success proves that tackling major challenges leads to extraordinary wealth. So the brain hack for this habit is your wealth grows in proportion to the problems you solve. The greater the problem solved, greater the wealth. Level 2 is execution, which is all about taking that mindset and strategy and taking action. And the first habit within this pillar is Stoic strength. During the 2008 financial crisis, while others panicked and sold in a frenzy, Warren Buffett invested $5 billion in Goldman Sachs. He had trained himself to be fearful when others are greedy and to be greedy when others are fearful. Most people panic or make rushed decisions when faced with crisis. But millionaires maintain calm and emotional balance during these situations. So the brain hack here is your wealth will grow to the extent you can stay calm in chaos. The next habit is the one thing. Before WhatsApp became a $19 billion company, Jan Koum, the founder, spent years perfecting just one thing: simple, reliable messaging. No games, no ads, no distractions. Just messaging done perfectly. Instead of chasing multiple opportunities, millionaires obsess over mastering one core skill or market. So the brain hack is master one thing before diversifying. Level 3 is multipliers, which amplify your efforts and turn your small wins into massive wealth. And the first habit here is theft-proof identity. Think about Apple. While many try to mimic its product, the brand stands apart. It's not just about technology. Apple is a statement of innovation, sleek modern design, devices which work seamlessly even after multiple years, which transforms customers into lifelong fans. I mean, I have an iPhone, a MacBook, AirPods. I'm in the Apple ecosystem while I was at the start an Android fan. No offense to Android fans. This powerful identity lets Apple charge premium prices. So the brain hack here is to build a brand that stands for something truly valuable to your intended customers. Next habit is rebound. Before creating his billion-dollar company, Sir James Dyson created 5,126 failed prototypes over 15 years before developing his successful vacuum cleaner, which happens to sit here in my room as well. Each failure taught him something new about airflow and suction technology and how the vacuum works. Today, his net worth is in billions, proving persistent and learning from setbacks is key. In fact, 90% of self-made millionaires believe that failure is crucial to becoming wealthy. So the brain hack here is transform failures into data points and learning opportunities. Each setback contains the seed of your next breakthrough. Next habit is Trident wealth. Mark Cuban is very hands-on with his business, actively invests in startups, and benefits from licensing deals and other ventures that yield steady passive income. While most people trade time for money, millionaires build three types of income: active, portfolio, and passive. So they make money while they sleep as well. This diversified approach creates wealth even when they're sleeping. Next is to protect your peak. Tim Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Workweek and a leading productivity guru, is renowned for his methodical approach to time management. He experiments rigorously with his schedule, ensuring that his prime energy hours are reserved exclusively for high-impact tasks. So the brain hack here is to identify your peak energy hours and guard them. Use this sacred time solely for your most critical high-return work. Next, systems over binge. Warren Buffett famously reads 500 pages daily, tests ideas with initial small investments, meticulously measures the results, adjusts his strategy based on data, and then repeats it with larger investments. This continuous loop of learning, testing, and scaling creates exponential growth. So the brain hack here is to create a learning loop and flywheel. Read, test, review, and scale as you grow. Next habit is to flip the risk. When launching Virgin Airlines, Richard Branson negotiated a unique deal with Boeing that allowed him to sell the plane back after 12 months if the venture did not succeed. This limited his maximum loss to the difference between the purchase price and the buyback price. Contrary to popular belief, millionaires do not take wild risks. And the brain hack here is to take calculated risks and always have a plan B. Next habit is to leverage people. Bill Gates' secret wasn't just his coding skills. It was finding people better than him at specific tasks and empowering them to run with it. He famously chose lazy people to do hard jobs because they will find easier ways to do them. Millionaires and billionaires surround themselves with top talent, which exponentially multiplies their impact and contributes to their success. So the brain hack here is that your wealth is limited by your ability to leverage the strength of your network and other people. Next habit, lean advantage. Ingvar Kamprad, the founder of IKEA, is legendary for his frugality. Despite building a global empire, he drove an old Volvo and chose simple meals. The brain hack here is it's not how much you make, but how much you keep. The next habit is to stay in your lane. Charlie Munger missed the entire tech booms of the 90s, skipped Bitcoin's rise, yet still beat the market consistently by sticking to what he understood best. While most people chase what's trending and is in the news, the wealthy stay in their lane and never invest in what they don't deeply understand. So the brain hack here is the best investment isn't the trendiest, it's the one you understand best. The next habit is building You.Inc. Before Alibaba's success, Jack Ma faced numerous setbacks and rejections. He strategically invested in himself by learning English, understanding e-commerce, and gathering knowledge about global markets even without any coding experience. Despite facing bankruptcy within the first 3 years, his relentless self-investment turned challenges into opportunities. The wealthy work strategically on high leverage skills that multiply their future earnings. So the brain hack here is to invest in skills that have exponential returns. Now, when it comes to skills with exponential returns, the fastest growing segment of new millionaires is leveraging one specific tool and skill, and that is AI. If you want to know how they are doing it, check out my next video where I reveal the 5 high income AI skills that anyone can learn and that will be in huge demand before things get crowded. And don't forget to grab your free Millionaire Brain Hacks template from the description below. It includes additional insights I couldn't fit in this video.